First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Sabrina is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Darren. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Sabrina, how long has it been since you heard from Darren?
It's been about a week. Yeah, 7 days actually of digital silence.
Aw, have you reached out to him?
Yeah, actually yesterday I did. I asked him if he wanted to get wine drunk and make bad decisions, but nothing.
That's a great text.
I love that, but okay.
Yeah, that'd be an awesome text to get.
Were there any other messages you had sent before that one?
Yeah, last week I texted him, like immediately after our date. I said, hey, I had a great time, and asked if he wanted to do something again, but still nothing.
Oh, why don't you tell us about the date?
So it was super cute. We went to a pasta place like that actually made homemade pasta. And oh my God, the rigatoni was to die for.
Yum.
Yeah, he picked the spot out, so points for great taste. He wore this button up that looks like he had ironed it, which is pretty rare these days. Like, we talked for hours on top of that. Like, he and I just went on and up until closing time. Like, the server literally started vacuuming around us.
Oh, wow.
I said, like, let's maybe get up and go. And he kind of didn't initiate it. But once we did walk to the parking garage together, I mean, we had this moment. I almost thought he was going to kiss me, but he just hugged me instead and like held me really tight for a moment and then said, drive safe. It was really intentional.
Okay. Did he say anything about seeing you again after that?
No, nothing really got brought up or planned. It's just kind of, I felt we left on a great note.
Yeah.
And then just nothing after the date.
Yeah. We did great turn taking with talking, and I just felt like, okay, I felt like the ball was in his court after he said drive safe. Like, okay, that kind of meant the follow-up was to come the next day, but nothing.
Yeah, I feel that too. I mean, it sounds like everything went really well, especially since you closed the restaurant down. I mean, he could have tried to leave at any time at that point. Is there anything that could have happened, though, that would be the reason why he's ghosting you?
I have a tendency to overshare, like just a smidge. And we got on the topic of exes, which I didn't bring up, by the way, but I accidentally mentioned to answer one of his questions that I do have a tattoo, and it's my ex's name.
Okay.
Yeah, totally due to a tequila-fueled weekend. I mean, bad decisions all around.
You're not the only person that's accidentally gotten the wrong tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, I was right at the time.
And I made it really clear to him that I hate that X right now, and I'm in the process of getting it removed. I mean, I'm just not the type of person that gets a name tattooed on them, but like I said, bad decision. I feel pretty embarrassed by it, but I am also pretty embarrassed I even shared about it.
Okay.
It's a cute little nugget, Yeah. If he were to see parts of your body at some point, he'd find it.
Right. I guess it's good to be honest. It's the best policy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if that is the tattoo. If that is the reason you're getting ghosted. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date if you still want one, okay?
All right. Thank you all.
Okay. We'll get your first date follow-up right after this. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Sabrina is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Darren. So in a second, we're going to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Sabrina, why don't you break down your date again one more time?
Yeah, I felt like it was a great date, and we were talking up until the restaurant was closing. I mean, and had this moment outside in the parking garage. I just don't know what went wrong other than I could have possibly spilled too much about my tattoo that is of my ex's name.
Jubal, would you care?
Probably not. I don't think I would care. It depends where the tattoo was, how big it was,
Also, you're not one to talk, so maybe that was a bad example.
Yeah, I also can't judge because I have tattoos that I want to get rid of. But anyway.
Well, we hope it's not that.
Yeah. We'll see if it is. All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, definitely ready for this.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Darren, please?
Yeah, this is Darren.
Hey, Darren, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Darren. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal.
Okay.
Have you ever heard the show before?
Yeah. So this, I'm guessing this is about Sabrina, huh?
Yes, it is. It's a first date follow-up. You know, the segment where if you ghost somebody, they can email us to call you and find out why you're ghosting them. Sabrina emailed us about you. We talked to her, and she said that she thought everything was cool. She really liked you, but now you're ghosting her. Do you have a minute to tell us why?
Yeah, she ate off my plate with her bare hands.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it? Yeah, she reached across the table, mid-sentence, grabbed a meatball with her fingers and said, just one bite, then popped it in her mouth like it was a Tic Tac and licked her fingers.
She grabbed a meatball with her bare hand. Okay.
Gotta love a meatball.
That's enough to ghost somebody, though?
For me, it was like watching someone snatch a fly midair. No warning, just boom. Ball's gone.
Okay.
That's so cool to me, though. Like, if you can do that, like...
I mean, that's impressive to pop a whole meatball in your mouth that quick.
But Darren, she told us you guys like hung out till the restaurant closed. Did you just, I don't know, decide to put that in the back of your mind until the end of the date?
Honestly, yeah, because I wanted dessert because she ate my food.
Okay.
And that's the only reason is the meatball Tic Tac incident.
You know, I feel like that's a pretty significant thing. Like, y'all don't think that's a big deal?
I think I would be annoyed if somebody didn't ask and they just reached across and grabbed my off my plate. But
not only did she not ask, she did it with her bare hands.
Maybe she just felt really comfortable with you.
I guess, but I didn't even know how to react. I just stared at my plate like it betrayed me.
That's a good point. I don't know how I'd react either. Like French fries, that's fine. Like you assume people would grab those, but to take a whole meatball with your fingers.
Meatball is an interesting choice.
It's a little messy.
Yeah, I don't even want anyone touching my French fries.
Darren, you might already know this, but Sabrina's on the phone and she's been listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God. Hi, Darren.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hey. Like, honestly, it was the meatball. That was the final trigger for you.
Look, you didn't even use a fork. You just pounced like a lion.
Yeah, I mean, it was one meatball. I was just being playful.
Playful? You were shoveling food in your face like a caveman.
Oh.
No, I was not. I was being, like, sexy with the meatball and drawing attention to my mouth with it. You got a caveman from that?
That was not sexy at all. That was probably the most unsexy thing I've ever seen.
Are you, like, not into girls? Because I would think any guy would think that's sexy.
Look, I mean, I am into girls, and you're beautiful, and you're nice, but it was definitely a boundary violation. And honestly, I'd barely known you an hour, and you were reaching across the table for my food.
I mean, honestly, that's going far. A boundary violation? Like, come on. Seriously, it was just cute. I mean, if you need me to, I'll get you more meatballs.
It's not about the meatball. It's about trust. It's about trust, Sabrina.
Wow.
Trust and hygiene.
This is ridiculous. Hygiene? Like, honestly, because I used my hands, they were clean and it was going into my mouth. There was nothing unhygienic about it.
That's why we have forks. You didn't even use a fork.
Would you still be ghosting her if she would have used a fork instead of her hands?
Well, if she had asked first if she could have a meatball and then used her fork, yeah, that would be a totally different story.
Wow. Huh. So if she promises to use forks from here on out, does that change that for you or is it wrecked?
You know, I just have some trauma to unpack with this stolen meatball.
Clearly.
Hey, Darren, would you like another date with Sabrina? We'll pay for it.
Let me think. Do I want to go on another date with the woman who used her bare hands to grab food off of my plate risking all sorts of disease and
Oh, no.
end of the world fiasco. No, I'm good.
No.
End of
Okay.
the world.
That got real
You know
drama.
what, Darren, again, if it was the meatball, then good luck finding someone who can handle your deep emotions to use the need of having a fork used every time.
And good luck learning how to use one.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
On this week's episode of Next Chapter, I, TD Jakes, sit down with Denzel Washington.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know how the saying goes, after you've just got out of a relationship, you got to jump right back on that horse. Or you got to let the horse jump back on you. However it works, that is what Mark tried to do on his date. He tried to let the horse jump back on him. Right, Mark?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
None of
It
us
means
do.
that you wanted to get back in the dating scene.
Okay.
Mark said that he wants to call this girl named Allison today. Apparently, Mark met her and they went out on a date. Recently, got out of a long relationship. That's what your email said, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about Allison, the girl that you want us to call today.
She works in my building, not in my office, but in my building, and my friends were trying to get me back in the game, and they hooked me up with her. And
So, you just work in the big business park. How'd you approach her?
a bunch of people from the building went to lunch together, and she was in that group and sort of hit it off there.
Was it like a setup where your friends are like, okay, we're all going to go to lunch. We're going to invite her.
No, it wasn't set up for me to meet her. She was just there, and I made the move.
All right.
Okay.
And I made my move.
Yeah, nicely done.
So tell us a little bit about your date. What'd you guys do?
We actually went ice skating.
Oh, that's so cute. I always want to do that for a date, and my husband will never take me.
Well, maybe Mark, if this doesn't work out for you, Mark, you can get a date with Brooke, I guess. Yeah. So you went ice skating, huh? How'd that go?
It was awesome. I only fell twice, and we hit it off, and we talked about how we both wanted to leave our jobs in the same building.
All right. So you both bonded over the hatred of your job. How did your date end then?
After ice skating, we got some hot chocolate.
Oh, my
and
God, you're adorable.
That was nice. And then I walked her to her car, and we kissed, and it was really nice. It was
you did
like a
kiss.
really nice date. Really good way to get back in it.
You actually kissed, and since then she hasn't called you?
Well, we had plans to go out again on a Saturday the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday rolls around, and she says, oh, can we push it to the next day?
Yeah.
I said, okay. And then after that, the next day comes, and she's like, oh, can we push it to next week? And I'm like,
That sucks.
So, Mark, I'm just wondering what could have gone wrong. Like, you mentioned that you just got out of a relationship. Did you happen to talk about your ex on the date?
I specifically avoided that topic.
That's good. A lot of people wouldn't do that. They would have taken her ice skating and be like, oh, man, Jessica used to like ice skating a lot. I miss ice skating with her,
No. I've listened to your second dates a lot, so I know that's the wrong move.
I like the second dates are actually helping people learn how to date. So if everything went right, ice skating was cool, you kissed at the end of the date, why do you think she's blowing you off now?
I've been racking my brains, and I have no idea because it went really well.
Have you run into her in the building?
No, she works in a separate part of the building, so I never really saw her in the first place.
All right. Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Well, I have one more thing, though.
Okay.
It's the texts are really polite, and they're pushing this date that is theoretically going to happen. So it's not like she's, blowing me off. She just politely keeps moving.
So that's why it's so confusing, because it's not just, hey, I can't do it today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, well, we'll call her, get your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay, but there's one more thing I have to tell you.
What is it, Mark?
I really appreciate you taking my call.
You're welcome. Before I throw it to the song, is there anything else that you want to say before we go?
No, we're good.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your second date update. Hang on the phone, all right?
Huh?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Mark is on the phone with us. He emailed us about a girl named Allison. They met through friends at work. They went out ice skating, had some cocoa, kissed at the end of the date. Really nice date. Can't really find a reason why she wouldn't want to go out with him again. And she's been blowing him off rescheduling in a very nice way. So he's not even really sure if she actually doesn't want to see him again or if for some reason she just really is rescheduling. We're about to call her right now. But Mark, before we get her on the phone, you got out of a long relationship, you told us.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you feel like this girl could be your next girlfriend?
I mean, I wouldn't be pushing it if I didn't think like we had something.
Okay,
that
so
could turn into something.
So there's something there then.
Yeah.
And you're ready for another relationship.
I mean,
yeah, I think not
enough.
really. Well, you know.
Start slow.
Yeah, all right. I was just curious if you really like this girl, like, and you thought maybe you saw a future with her, or if you just thought that you wanted to go out on another date. Because
I mean, I definitely think there's potential there for it to turn into something more. I'm just really curious. I don't get it. I don't get why she keeps putting it off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then get your second date update. Okay.
Cool.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
this is Allison,
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
the radio show.
Yes.
Hey.
How you doing?
Fine.
I'm calling you actually because you recently went out on a date with a listener of our show.
I did.
Yeah. His name is Mark.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you've been blowing him off for a couple weeks since your date, and he asked us to call and see if we could find out why.
He said I was blowing him off.
Mm-hmm. He said he's been trying to go out with you ever since your date, and you keep, like, postponing it.
Yeah, but I'm not blowing him off. I genuinely just needed to postpone it.
Okay. Should I tell him that you're actually going to go out with him one of these days then?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I mean, this is just, it's important, and I want to make sure that, like, I'm totally there for it. So
Okay.
I just needed to have the right time.
Are you trying to end another relationship?
No, definitely not. No, I'm single.
Okay. Well, Mark wants to know because that's why he emailed us. Because you know how it is if you go out with someone and they keep, going, hey, I can't go out this week, maybe next week. And then they keep doing that. At a certain point, you feel like they don't like you.
I never meant to do that. Like, that was not my intention at all. No, I just needed more time.
Okay, because he's starting to get that vibe from you that you don't want to go out with him. What can I tell him then?
Can you just tell him that I just needed a couple extra days just to kind of get some things together?
That sounds so sketchy, though, Allison.
But it's not. It really isn't sketchy. I just needed a couple more days. I promise. I really do like him.
Are you just like out of time? Like you don't have enough time in your day, and your job's really demanding, or?
I kind of would rather not tell you guys because I think it might sound crazy, and I would really not want to come off like a crazy person.
That makes me want to know even more what it is, Allison.
Yeah, I'm thinking like you're going to get a boob job or something, and you need to get that finished.
No, not at all. I just feel like this could be the most important second date of my life, and I'd really rather not ruin the surprise.
Whoa, you like him that much?
Wow.
I do. I mean, I've been working on this picture book for him for the last, couple of months, and I just want to make sure that it's perfect, and it's just not ready yet to give to him, and so I'm just trying to finish it.
You say you've been working on a picture book?
Yeah.
Have you
Of
even...
what?
I mean, I've been working on collecting some photos of the last, year or so of, I guess, of me liking him and, of our...
Allison, I guess I'm confused.
A year?
You guys went on that one date.
Yeah.
Right? Had you known each other beforehand? Because when we talked to him, he says that he knew you worked in the same building and you met, at a lunch.
Well, yeah, in terms of, us dating. But I've known of him for about a year and a half or so. One of my girlfriends at work pointed him out to me, and we were with two totally separate groups, but our eyes met, and I just knew it was perfect. We were going to date. And so I had to wait it out.
So are the pictures, I guess I don't understand exactly what you're building. You said a picture book, but what is a picture book of? Collages or something?
Just who we were before we started dating. So, I went to his high school, and I got his high school yearbook photo.
What?
With that in it. And I recently dyed my hair blonde, so I have, the before and after photo. Who we were before we got together.
And
Allison?
you're planning on giving him this on your second date.
Yeah.
And that's...
I think he'd really appreciate it. I think he'd really love it.
Wait, don't you have girlfriends to tell you that this is like crazy?
This isn't crazy. It's like a book of my feelings and all of what we were before we're going to be together. And it's, I know how much he likes blondes, and the fact that I went and dyed my hair blonde, he's just going to appreciate it so much.
Allison, you know what? You're right. Allison.
When we get married, we're going to have this, shown at the wedding of, what our lives were like before we were together.
Allison, you know what? If somebody had done that for me on a second date, I would think that was so sweet.
You are such a liar.
No. I would think that, it'd be nice if somebody went to all that work for me. Give me a picture book of things for the last year.
Yeah, see?
No, Allison, no.
I just wanted it to be sweet, and that's why I can't see him yet. It's not ready.
All right, Allison. Well, then I will tell him to just hold tight, and you will eventually go out with him. That's the message you want me to pass along?
That's exactly it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Allison, I also need to let you know that Mark is on the other line and just heard that. Mark?
Yeah.
Say hi to Allison.
Oh, my gosh.
Allison? What's going on? You've been collecting pictures of me? Allison?
Mark, it wasn't that you weren't supposed to find out about it this way. I have this beautiful book that I've just been working on, and I just wanted you to see it, and I haven't been blowing you off, I swear.
So you've been working on this since way before we even met?
I mean, yeah, because you were in a relationship, and so I knew that we couldn't be together. I'm not that kind of girl. Of course, I was going to wait until you were single.
How'd you even know I was in a relationship?
I mean, we have mutual friends in at work, and so I just, I knew some things about you.
Wait, so you've been, stalking me for the past year?
No. I'm not that kind of crazy person. I'm not a stalker at all.
What kind of crazy person are you?
I just wanted to make sure that you knew what our life was like before, and it was documented.
Allison, this is creepy.
It's not. It's not at all. It's really just meant to be sweet and endearing, and I mean, you're really gonna love it when you see it. I promise.
I feel unsafe.
I don't think anybody blames you for that, Mark.
Allison.
Holy cow.
I think you've officially scared Mark a little bit.
Because of you. Because it wasn't supposed to be like this. He was supposed to see it on our date, and now you ruined it, and everybody knows it. I was supposed to show him this book, and he was supposed to just be so happy to see it.
Yeah, Allison, you know what? I'm sorry I screwed that up for you.
Thank you for the apology, but that doesn't change anything.
Allison, in your mind, how was this going to play out exactly? He was going to fall in love with you after you gave him a book?
Who the do you think you are?
Oh!
That is exactly what was supposed to happen.
Oh, honey.
Don't honey me. You know this was a genius plan, and you're just upset because you didn't think about it.
Oh, my gosh. There's so many things wrong with this.
You guys are such ass. How dare you spoil this
Allison,
on the radio for me?
Allison,
you ruined the surprise.
I don't know. Hey, Allison.
Everything. You made me
Look,
talk and everything.
Allison, I know that you're upset, but I haven't even asked if Mark would go out with you again. The whole thing might not be ruined. Mark, would you like to go out with Allison again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
No.
See? It's because of you. You
yes.
ruined this. You did this.
I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize, Allison. I think Allison's gone.
Oh, my
Man.
gosh.
I'm scared for my safety. And Mark, I
Yeah.
think you might need to find a new job and a new town.
I think calling you guys might have literally saved my life.
I think you're right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 that says, I was super creeped out. If I was that guy, I'd run fast.
Yes.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, Mark wanted to call Allison. And when we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't calling back was because she wasn't ready to hang out with Mark yet.
Yeah.
Because she was collecting photos of him so she could make an album about how they were when they met.
Oh my God.
And
That's so weird.
yeah, it is weird and creepy, and he was creeped out by it. But then she blamed all of us for ruining everything.
I feel kind of bad for her.
Oh, you shouldn't. She's weird.
She needed to learn that lesson.
Yeah, she did.
Someone in her life needs to talk to her.
Someone in her life needs to hug her. They need to hug her and say, don't start making a photo collage album of a dude you went on one date with.
Yeah.
Because it will probably creep him out.
Like a whole scrapbook. Like my grandma scrapbooks everything, and that's weird. You know, it doesn't make sense in the dating world
All right,
either.
Grandma, stop being so clingy, all right? You got enough pictures of me. What the hell?
Grandparents, parents, they are so clingy. And you're like, why are you watching me?
Yeah.
I didn't give you any approval to take those pictures when I was younger. And I'm thinking about calling the authorities.
Right?
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this time, we do the second date updates. You go out on a date and someone doesn't call you back. Let us call them for you and help solve all of your problems or create new ones. We've got Hannah on the phone right now. Hannah emailed us about a date she went on with a guy named Pete. Hannah, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up? Tell us about Pete. Tell us about your date. Tell us about how it all went.
I think it was a really, really good date. We went out to dinner downtown.
All right.
We had a really good conversation. He was such a gentleman. And then we went to go watch a movie.
All right.
That's a long date.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it just was going really, really well. And then afterwards, we went back to his place.
Okay.
And we kind of had a nightcap. We, you know.
And by nightcap, do you mean?
We got intimate.
All right. Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Nice.
Own it, Hannah.
Good to
Own
hear it. So what happened when you guys were done? Did you leave right after? You leave in the morning? How'd that work?
Well, he cooked me breakfast. And then, I mean, it was just so, like, he gave me a long, passionate kiss goodbye. And he's like, I can't wait to see you again. So I'm thinking, this is probably the best date I've ever had.
Nice.
Yeah.
And ever since then, nothing.
Really?
He cooked you breakfast and hasn't called you back.
No, but then why? I'm so confused.
Okay.
I'm confused,
Have you
too.
tried to get a hold of him?
I mean, I texted him once to be like,
Okay.
hey, how are you? You know, just a few days later, just because I don't want to look like a crazy stalker.
Jubal, if you hooked up with a girl on a first date
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't like her, you wouldn't cook her breakfast, would you?
Probably not. No. I'd probably try to figure out a way to get her out there as quickly as possible.
Right, you had a
know what I
business
mean?
meeting, you had to go to work.
If I made breakfast, it would be a trail of bacon from the bed to her car to get her out of there. So, I mean, it seems like he liked you.
I like the trail of bacon idea.
I like the kind of girls you go for, Jubal.
Okay, Hannah, so we're going to call him and find out why he didn't get back to you. And you can't think of anything.
I thought the night went so great. We had such good chemistry. I mean, I honestly am clueless.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to call him right after this and see if we can get your answer, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, we've got Hannah on the phone right now. Hannah went out on a date with a guy named Pete that she really liked. They ended up hooking up. The next morning, he made her breakfast and kissed her goodbye, and she hasn't heard back from him. Hannah, are you ready to call Pete? And
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
You are
I
ready.
just want to know. That's all.
How did you meet Pete, Hannah?
I have a friend of a friend. He's single. He's cute. So it's kind of like a blind date hookup.
Cute.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Pete.
Yeah, this is Pete.
Pete, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. Why are you calling?
I want to talk to you about a mutual friend that you and I have.
Okay.
It's a girl named Hannah.
Why are you calling me about Hannah?
Well, I know that you went on a date with Hannah and you guys hooked up, and the next morning you made her breakfast and everything seemed cool and haven't called her. So I was calling kind of on Hannah's behalf to ask why I haven't gotten back to her.
Is this on air right now? Is this on the radio right now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
No. Hey, hang on. Pete, 1 second, dude. Please don't hang up. All right.
Call him again?
Try to call him back, yeah.
Dude, Hannah, what did you do?
Does not want to talk about Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can get him back.
This is inappropriate, man.
Look, don't hang up. Don't hang up.
No, it's bullshit. You shouldn't be asking me about my private life here. It's bullshit.
Okay.
Get me off the air.
Hang on a second, Pete. What is this? Okay. Producer Boy just handed me a piece of paper. That's true?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Apparently, Pete, our producer, went to your Facebook and it says you are engaged.
What?
You're joking.
Is this for real?
Pete, are you engaged, dude?
He hung up. I heard it
Is he
click. I
gone?
think he hung up.
Hey.
Are you joking?
Wow. That was weird. All right, we're gonna stop for a second and try to sort this out. I think we need to figure out if this is really true or not. Okay, so we got an update. A few minutes ago during the second date update, we were calling Pete to find out why he wasn't calling Hannah back. He hung up on us when we first got him on the phone, so producer Boyd went to his Facebook page to try to get like another contact for him, a phone number or something, and found out through Pete's Facebook that he was actually engaged. And apparently, producer Boyd then messaged his fiance, and he's telling me that she's on the phone right now. Is she really on the phone right now?
She's online too.
Is this Jessica?
Yeah.
Do you have a fiance named Pete?
Do I have a fiance named Pete? Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. Can you describe Pete for me?
Yeah. He's my fiance. We've been together for a while. We're getting married in the summer. He's
Okay.
Is there
really great. And
just to like.
why are you asking me this?
How long have you been together?
Well, we've been engaged for about a year, a little over a year.
A year?
Hang on.
Slow down.
Hang on, Hannah. Let's make sure this is the right dude.
All right. Who is this?
This is Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. Hannah's on the phone with us. Hannah emailed us about a guy that she went out with and hooked up with who wouldn't call her back after they, had a night of fun. That guy is your fiance.
Is this a joke?
No.
Are you kidding me? That's not possible.
Is there any way you've been out of town over the weekends?
Yeah.
When did this happen, Hannah?
On Friday night?
Okay. Were you with Pete on Friday night?
No, and he... Oh, my God.
I know, honey.
And he didn't answer my phone calls or my texts on Friday. And is this...
It's not
okay,
a joke.
Jessica, so where did Pete tell you he was on Friday night?
He said he had to work late.
Okay, and he didn't answer
And he
you.
wouldn't answer any of my texts or anything. And, oh, my God, are you kidding me?
Hannah, tell Jessica about what you did Friday night.
I'm really sorry. I honestly had no idea this guy was engaged. I thought he was just a great guy, and we went on a date. We went back to
You went on a date? Like a prearranged date? What? I'm trying very hard to give him the benefit of the doubt and not freak out right now.
What's Pete's last name? Jessica, what's Pete's last name? We'll beep it out. Hannah, what's the guy's last name that you went out with?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Have you guys had any problems with cheating before in your...
No, not that I'm aware of.
Hannah, how did you meet Pete again?
Just through a mutual acquaintance.
Mutual acquaintance.
Who?
This guy, Charles.
Jessica, is Charles a friend of Pete's that you know?
Yeah, he's a friend of Pete's.
Okay.
He's a friend of Pete's that I don't get along with. This is just unbelievably...
We tried to
How did you go out on a date? Are you saying you were at a party? Or I don't understand what you're saying to me.
Jessica, I would tell you to not get mad at Hannah because it sounds like Hannah legitimately didn't know that he had a fiance. So
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm mad at right now. I'm just in shock, okay? So cut me some slack here because you were in my house, Hannah, P.S.
You can be as mad...
You were in my house.
Wait. Jessica, you live there?
Wait, but you lived there? There was no pictures of any girls in that house.
Oh, my God.
Are you okay, honey?
No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm engaged. I'm not okay at all.
Oh, that makes my heart hurt.
I feel terrible right now.
We tried to get Pete on the phone, Jessica, to talk about why he wasn't calling Hannah back, and he got angry and hung up on us, obviously, because he has a fiance. I'm sorry you had to hear about it this way.
I am too.
Hey, Jessica, we're going to give you just a second to compose yourself, okay? And then we're going to talk to you a little more, all right?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second.
Okay.
All right, this is the third segment of the second date update today because obviously things got a little serious. Hannah went out with a guy named Peter. They hooked up. We tried to get him on the phone. He got mad and hung up on us, and then we found out that he actually had a fiance. Jessica, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Have you flushed your engagement ring down the toilet yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Have you suspected him of cheating before or anything else?
I've had my moments of worrying about that a little bit, but I've always told myself to take the high road and not
be accusatory.
Yeah, and
What-
to trust the
Right.
commitment that we've made to
Which
each other.
you should be able to.
What is
Right.
your plan, Jessica, for confronting Pete?
I don't know yet. I don't. I just found. I don't know. I am. My blood is boiling though right now, and I am. I don't know if I am gonna pack my stuff and just get out of here, or I'm just gonna.
Jessica, I'm going to tell you from a guy's point of view who has been caught cheating when he's been living with girls that he's been with, just walk away. Like, honestly, that's the best way to do it for both you guys. Because you leave, you can find someone else who's not going to cheat on you. And if you don't leave, then you're always going to have that doubt. You're always going to be on his case. It's not going to be a good relationship on either side. So no matter what, now that you know this, my advice to you would be just to go there when he's not there, get your stuff. Don't even give him the satisfaction of a conversation about it.
Because all he's going to do is lie about it. Right? I mean, how many
Yeah.
times have you been honest, Jubal, when you had gotten caught in cheating?
I am never honest. So Jessica, that's what I would tell you to do, okay?
Thank you. I mean, I guess I'm glad I'm finding this out. I'm not at all, but
Hey, it's better to know now than to have to get a divorce, right?
And let me tell you, we threw one badass unbachelorette party in Vegas after my girlfriend broke up with her second fiance, and it was way more fun.
Hey, Jessica, will you stay in touch with us just to let us know how you're doing and how everything wraps up?
yeah.
All right.
You're going to be okay.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It
thank
really
you.
isn't. I know it sucks right now, but it's not.
All right.
There's plenty of guys like me out there.
That's not hope.
God, I don't know.
It's the opposite.
All right, keep in touch with us, okay?
All right, thanks.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody has their type when it comes to dating. There's some guys that like blonde girls, some guys that like brunettes, some guys that like women whose hair is graying and needs to be dyed to be blonde or brunette. Sort of like Henry, who's on the phone with us right now. Henry likes the old ladies. At least that's what his email said. Henry, how you doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good. So your email said that you like elderly women, huh?
Not elderly. Just older women.
Yeah.
Like, how old are we talking?
Like, 15, 20 years older than me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, that's older. You're like the opposite. I like it in the other direction. I like 15 to 20 years younger.
Oh, gross.
So why do you like the older women, Henry?
Just more stuff to talk about. Not a lot of talk about school and what you're going to do. And
Yeah. And they can...
they pretty much, mostly they've figured out what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can educate you on things like the Great Depression or any wars that they may have lived through.
How old are you, Henry?
I'm 22.
You're 20. Wow, you are young.
So you like to go out with women who are in their 40s?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the girl who you want us to call today. Well, I shouldn't call her a girl. The woman who you want us to call today.
Her name is Jody.
Okay.
We met at a gardening expo.
Oh, my God. You are trolling places like the Garden Expo for old ladies?
Well, it's harder to meet women that are older than I am. And, this is a place that I've found works.
Did you go to the Garden Expo to specifically find a woman, or did you happen to be there hanging out?
No, I go there. I don't go there just to, troll for women. But, I mean, I look around and I try to meet people, maybe strike up a conversation, go out, maybe have a romantic time.
So how does one hit on somebody at a gardening expo? Take me through that.
Well, she was standing there looking at an exhibit, and I saw her. I walked over and said, "Hi, my name's Henry," and she introduced herself, and we started chatting.
Okay, and you asked her out right then and there?
Not immediately.
Okay.
We walked around and looked at some different stuff, and then I did ask her if she wanted to go out.
And what was her response? Because I just imagine, I mean, how old is she again?
She's 44.
44. You probably look 22, right?
I have a beard.
Okay. That gives you a good, 3 extra years.
Yeah, but I think that, hey, if I'm 44 and a 22-year-old girl asks me out, I'd be excited about that. I think that women would probably feel the same way. Like, ooh, this little 22-year-old wants a piece of mama.
What did she say?
She looked flattered, and she gave me her number.
Nice.
And I told her I'd call her.
You got to call her, by the way. Can't text her. You actually have to call her.
She's not
she's not going to be texting. And it's a landline at her house.
That's funny.
So what did you guys do when you actually went out?
We had some Mexican food,
all right,
and we had a good time. Had some margaritas.
How was the conversation between you two?
It was good. We talked about, cooking and stuff, and travel and film.
Did the age gap ever become a issue?
Not really. I mean, I kind of am into older stuff anyway, and so it works out.
Okay.
We went out dancing after dinner. Went to a club.
Okay.
A club?
Yeah, we got to the club and got some drinks and danced for a long time. It was fun. It was 80s night. They were playing a lot of 80s songs.
Music from her youth, at least.
Oh, come on. Was there chemistry between you guys?
It's funny because I thought she might be uncomfortable because there were so many people so much younger than her there, but she seemed super into it and just kind of in her element.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. If you took her to a club with it was a bunch of 22-year-olds and then she was one of the oldest people there, or
it was a lot of young, a lot of people my age, I guess.
Okay, and she seemed to enjoy herself.
Oh yeah, she may have been having more fun than I was.
All right. Had it been 2 decades since she's been out to a club?
I mean, maybe. She seemed to be having a blast and super excited that this was happening.
We're talking about her like she's an 80-year-old woman.
know.
She's in her 40s. I mean, she's gonna break a hip on the dance floor or something like that.
Loud.
I mean, yeah. All right. So anyway, it seems like you had a good time, and you can't understand why she's not calling you back.
Yeah, and it's just hard to meet quality women like this. So I appreciate the help.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Henry is on the phone. Henry has very specific taste in ladies. He likes them aged like a fine wine. He likes the old ones. He likes them to be about 20 years older than he is. He's 22, and he wants us to call a girl today who is 44. They ended up meeting at a gardening expo because that's where he goes to meet his women. They ended up going to dinner, out to a club, says that they had a great time and can't figure out why she's not calling him back. And Henry, I never asked you this when I talked to you just a second ago, but I'm curious because I have a buddy who actually does this. He loves to date women that are in their 40s, even 50s, because he says that they're easy. Is that why you do this?
No, not at all.
No?
You didn't even, but he didn't even make a move on her, did you? You guys didn't even kiss at the end of the night.
No, we didn't. Just other than dancing, very close.
See, and then my friend says that basically a kiss at the end of the night is like going all the way with these ladies. Like that to them, that's a kiss. So I'm surprised that you didn't get any. Because their time's running out. They got to get it in while they can.
Especially with the young stuff.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy the conversation.
All right.
Okay.
I know you guys are laughing and joking about this, but I like older women because they're very attractive to me. And they're just more mature, and they have more to talk about than, I guess, what the latest Kardashian episode's about.
See, I'm the opposite. I like younger women because they're less mature, and they haven't been completely ruined yet by another. So I like to be the guy that just ruins their life.
You sound like you're horrible to date.
I am.
Sounds about right.
I actually am, so that's cool. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Jody, please?
this is she.
Hi, Jody. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners recently sent us an email about you.
They did?
Yep, they did. His name is Henry, and you guys recently went on a date.
Okay, yes. I remember Henry.
Okay, well, Henry really enjoyed your time together, and he emailed us because apparently you're not calling him back, and he would love to see you again. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Okay. I think I was going to... I don't really understand this, so...
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if a listener goes out with someone and then gets blown off, they email us to see if we can get that person on the phone and ask why. So Henry thinks that you've blown him off and don't want to see him again, but he's curious to find out if you did something wrong on the date or if you just don't like him.
Oh,
Do you mind talking to us for a couple minutes and just telling us a little bit about your date with Henry?
Sure. I guess I can.
Okay. So first of all, I guess tell us a little bit about Henry. Did you like him?
Oh, he was very nice and sweet, and I enjoyed his company.
Okay.
Were you shocked when he first asked you out on a date?
A little. But, he was very nice, and we seemed to have some things to talk about. So I went.
Were you shocked because of his age difference? He did tell us that he's quite a bit younger than you.
Yes, he is. And I was a little uncomfortable telling him my age at first because I didn't know if he thought I was younger than I am.
Okay. So when he first started hitting on you, were you like, this kid doesn't know that I'm a lot older than he is?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, he was a very nice man. And
But you guys went out and seemed to enjoy yourself, right? I mean, was there something weird that happened in the evening to make you not want to go out with him again?
Well, we were having, we were fine, but then he started. It was in the on the ride out there in the car, and it creeped me out a little bit. He was being he was complimenting me a lot.
Like on the way to the restaurant or when you guys were leaving the club?
When we were, no. When we were on the way to the restaurant, he said something about me having very soft hands, like his mom's.
Whoa! He did not use the phrase like.
Did he
his
actually
mom.
say like his mom's?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
I could see how that would be a little weird.
Yeah.
So was it right there where you're like, okay, I don't know if I want to hang out with this guy?
Well, I mean, I thought maybe he was nervous and he was just trying to be nice, so I let it go. Then he said that I had a really sweet, very calm sort of voice, and then he also said like his mom's.
Whoa!
Again?
So he gave you a couple compliments and then just said that you remind him of his mom.
Yes.
Did you
All right,
did
that's
you
a little weird.
did you approach that at all? Like, hey, do you have mom? I mean, I don't know if you talked about mom issues.
No. I mean, I thought he was nervous. Then we had dinner and we had a nice time and we were drinking. We were at the club and we were on the dance floor and we were grinding. And he was like, "My mom doesn't do this."
No
What?
way!
All right.
That's weird.
So he kept talking.
Maybe he thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
But, he was laughing, and I laughed, but no.
Do you feel like he has some sort of weird fetishy thing going on?
Oh, God, please.
I hate to just ask it like that, but...
I did then, yes.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I mean, I'm pretty open, but I don't know about the mom.
Yeah. That's a little much. I could see why. So that's why you're not calling him back and don't want to go out with him again.
I've been called a cougar, but not mom.
That sucks.
It creeped me out enough that I think this was a one-time thing.
All right. That is understandable. Jody, I should also let you know that Henry is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
You have anything to say to Jody, Henry?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
say it then, Henry.
Wow, I'm trying to think about the night.
Do you have
Do
like
you
a
remember
crazy...
telling her that everything she does reminds you of your mommy?
I don't think I said mommy.
Is that why you're dating older women, Henry? Because you have some weird mom thing happening?
No, I was just trying to compliment her, and sure, it sounds weird now, but it didn't then.
No, it did sound a little strange. It sounded weird.
I don't know. I just really thought you were cute and liked you, and sorry I brought up my mom too much or at all.
No, thank you. But yeah, you did, and it's uncomfortable. I mean, I'm pretty open to things, but you brought your mom, and on the dance floor, that was a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, are you grinding with your mom a lot, Henry?
No, my mom, I don't think grinds.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, I don't need to know that.
Yeah. I mean, when I said my mom didn't do this on the dance floor, we were drinking. It was a joke. It was like a fun joke.
Okay, it's a joke if you hadn't already brought up your mom and compared her to her 2 other times prior to that.
No, you just don't get it. It was funny. It's one of those, like, you had to be there. Jokes.
Henry, it wasn't funny the first time, the second time, and definitely not the third time.
Yeah. Look, Henry, if you're into dating older women like Jody, I don't compare them to your mom.
That should be pretty obvious.
It should be,
like,
but...
how is that not obvious?
I mean, you guys just don't understand. It was a joke.
All right, well... Jody, would you like to go out with Henry again? He'd love to take you out on a second date. We will pay for it.
No, maybe he should go out with his mom.
I was going to say, that is so something his mom would have said. I'm sorry, Henry. You didn't get a second date.
That's all right. There are plenty more places to meet women I'm interested in.
Yeah, like at your mom's house, your parents' house.
See, that was funny.
Yeah, thanks.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Eddie is on the phone for a second date update today, and apparently he went out with a girl named Sarah who stole his heart.
Aw, that's so nice.
And he stole some property, I guess.
Wait, what?
But we'll get into that in a second because I do have questions.
Wow.
But Eddie, how are you?
Good. How y'all doing?
Good. Thanks for your email.
Yeah, of course.
Like I said, there are some questions that we have for you.
Yeah, are you on the run? It was my first one.
My heart is. It's on the run trying to find this girl.
Your heart's on the run.
Wow. Look at Mr. Romance over here.
Doesn't sound like it's healthy.
Get that checked out.
Before we get into you stealing stuff on your date, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call. Her name's Sarah, right?
Yeah. Her name is Sarah.
Okay. And where'd you meet her?
I met her at a bar. She was hanging out with some friends, and I was with a friend, and I saw her just drinking by herself, and I just came up to her, and I was like, hey, I like the way you're dancing and the way your blouse is moving.
Oh, okay.
The way your blouse is moving?
Yeah.
Interesting
I've
compliment.
never heard that line actually ever. Maybe I'm wearing the wrong shirts.
Yeah, no, it was just something that just came, at the top of my head, and we laughed a little bit and just started just changing jokes back and forth,
Well, as long as it works.
Yeah, I mean, if the line worked for you, that's cool. I mean, I guess some people should try that. I like the way your blouse moves.
Yeah, no, she was great, though. She was so sexy, like great hair, great body, like great smile, her teeth, y'all.
Dude, it sounds like you guys had some pretty easy chemistry.
Yeah, we literally hit it off right off the bat.
And so how long did you guys hang out for?
The whole night / some of the morning.
Oh.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He's so proud of himself.
Was she was she just gone in the morning when you got up, or did you guys hang out the next day at all?
Yeah, so she had left by the time I woke up. I mean, I woke up one time and she was there, and then went back to sleep, and then I woke up again and she was gone.
So, I mean, since it was at your place, was it your idea to go back to your house, or how'd you guys get to that point?
Yeah, I mean, it was more of like a collaboration. We were at the bar, we were just drinking, and her friends had left and said, are you okay? And she was like, yeah. So then they left, and last call, we just decided to take a ride to my spot.
Okay.
And yeah, she was into going back to the spot, and we did.
Okay. I want to ask you about, you said that you stole something. And you think maybe that's why she's not calling you back. What'd you steal?
I stole some of the beer glasses.
The beer glasses? What beer glasses?
The bar had these beer glasses that were really, they had a very unique shape to them. And we were talking about that at one point. We were just commenting on the glasses and talking about how weird they looked, but like also like really cool. And
I'm confused. Are they like promotional sunglasses that they had at the bar?
No, like beer, like glasses you drink out of.
Oh, sorry.
Beer glasses.
This whole, I mean, you're drinking, so I'm thinking beer glasses, like on your face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
beer goggles?
Oh, like
yeah,
some
like
they
beer
had
goggles.
promo team there handing out.
Totally. I'm like, usually those things
Interesting.
are free when they hand them out. I get it now. I'm sorry.
So you
Sorry.
stole
The
mugs
cups. Yeah.
from the bar.
Yeah, she seemed to be really into the beer glasses, so I took some when she wasn't looking. Just slipped them into my jacket.
So you stole a couple of beer mugs for her.
Oh, a little memento.
What did she say when you gave those to her?
She was like in shock. She was just surprised. She was like, "What? You took the glasses?" And she was kind of in shock, but she didn't tell me to give them back to the bar.
I mean, I think that's pretty innocent. Who hasn't taken a glass here or there from a bar?
Still, it's kind of weird.
I steal all the time. I never get caught for it.
Okay,
You
now
steal
all the
time?
time. Wait, slow down.
Like more than just beer mugs?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go, too into it. Let's focus on me giving her this present.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe she did read that as a red flag.
Yeah. Did you tell her that you steal a lot?
No, I didn't. I mean, I'm only telling y'all that.
Okay.
Only telling that.
Okay.
Good.
At least you're smart enough to know, like, hey, it's not necessarily an attractive quality most of the time. You're like, yeah, I'm a thief.
Yeah.
So why do you think that she isn't calling you back then?
Man, I really do not know. Like, that's why I'm kind of calling y'all to figure that out, because it was a good night. We really hit it off. And she took the mugs when she left.
Oh, she did?
Okay.
So she stole them from you.
Exactly.
So she maybe didn't have that much of a problem with the mugs then.
You guys can like steal together as a couple.
Oh, my God, unless she took them to go return them.
No way. I think she was using me for my mugs.
All right.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
All right.
Okay. And how long has it been since you had that one night stand with her?
It's been about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, man.
Okay.
And how many times have you hit her up?
I mean, only like 5 times.
Oh.
All right. In 2 weeks? I don't know.
Wait,
Borderline, yeah. If you did it any more, well, you're about to, kind of. But anyway.
I feel like 5 is a lot.
Yeah. All right. We're going to play a song and then come back and we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, cool. Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't know if we're on the phone for a second date update or a heist movie. Because Eddie is on the phone for a second date update today, and he wants us to call a woman named Sarah. They met at a bar, and at that bar, he impressed her by stealing a couple of the mugs because she said that she liked them. They actually ended up back at his place, and they hooked up, and then she was gone when he woke up. And so were the mugs. So it's a case of he stole something and then she stole from him. How do we get the mugs back?
Yeah, that's what this is really about.
Yeah.
Where are the mugs?
I don't care anymore about getting you a second date, Eddie. I only care about getting those mugs back.
No, I want a second date.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad you clarified
All
that,
right.
Eddie. This could have gone the wrong way for
Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, we're about to call her and see why she won't call you back.
And you think of this girl as more than what a one-night stand. You think she's relationship material, Eddie?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Definitely. She's wifey.
Oh, wifey.
Wow. Okay. So you do like her a lot then.
All right.
Probably because she steals too. And you told us earlier that you like to steal.
They'll be like the modern Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, when you guys get her on the phone, can you tell her that I don't actually steal a lot?
Okay.
All right, we'll just try not to bring up the stealing so we're not putting you in an awkward situation. She can find out on her own that you like to steal. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Sarah?
Yeah, this is Sarah. Who's this?
Hey, Sarah. This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine. Why are you calling?
Oh.
Who are you?
My name's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal?
Yeah, Jubal.
Jubal?
Jubal.
God, it sounds so weird when you say it so many times.
It sounds weird when you really pronounce it like that. I'll just get to the point,
Sorry,
Sarah, so you don't hang up the phone. I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show, and it's called the Second Date Update. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Kinda. Why?
Kinda. Okay. Well, it's where listeners can email us if they've gone out on a date with somebody and that person isn't calling them back. We get them on the phone and find out what happened. And you went out with a dude named Eddie about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yep. And Eddie really liked you, but he's been trying to get a hold of you, and for some reason, you aren't calling him back.
This is weird.
Is that not true?
Well, I suppose, but you're from a radio station?
Yeah, I said that 4 times.
Okay, your name's Jubal, though.
Jubal. It really doesn't matter what my name is. The whole point of everything is Eddie, the dude that you met 2 weeks ago at the bar, has been trying to get a hold of you, but you're not calling him back. So he asked us to get you on the phone and find out why you don't like him.
So now he's calling you to call me because I won't return his call.
Yes.
Said that 3 times now.
Yes,
Wow.
he said.
So why don't you just tell him that you couldn't reach me?
Oh, well,
Why?
okay.
He really liked you. He said some really wonderful things about you.
Yeah, I'm not going to call him back.
And is there a particular reason?
I mean, I'm not going to... This is weird. I can't believe I'm talking to a radio station. Why am I talking to a radio station?
Because we called you because we do a segment called a second date update. It's where I don't want to go into the whole thing again, but...
You said it 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to call him back because, I'll be honest, it was a one-night stand.
Oh, okay.
So you were just having, could be more than that?
I mean, I had a good time, I guess, at that time, but it's just a one-night stand. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but it could be more. I mean, you guys obviously had chemistry. Some of my most fun relationships came out of wannabe one-night stands.
Wannabe one-night stands?
Well, I mean, they don't really count. I don't know.
Well, I actually would like this to be a one-night stand.
You want to keep it a one-night stand.
I mean, one-night stand means like one night. If I called him or talked to him, then it's not a one-night stand.
You're breaking the rule. Yeah.
But if you had chemistry...
There's rules written somewhere. It's like the Bible.
But if you have chemistry, you can break the rule here and there.
Yeah, but I don't really want to.
Oh my God,
right.
Why? There's got to be some reason.
Yeah. Was he not good?
No, it was fine.
Oh, that's a good question. He was bad, wasn't he?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was fine.
So...
I don't want to be rude on radio.
Oh.
You could be rude on the radio. I was just rude to you a couple times about you not understanding what was going on.
Yes, you were. I decided to do the one-night stand, and I was like, and it just wasn't what I thought. And I would just like to leave that in the history of my life.
Okay.
When I look back, I'll see that this is the thing that I did, and look, I did that, and then that's it.
Okay.
So...
Do you have a lot of one-night stands?
No, this was my first.
Oh,
And
okay.
only.
Oh.
Do you feel bad about it? Is that why? Do you feel guilty?
No. I mean, I've always wanted to try it once, and, I did. It's like, one time I wanted to have a Brussels sprout, and I did.
Gotcha. So this is like a bucket list type situation for you. Like, in my life, I want to try a Brussels sprout, and I want to try a guy named Eddie that I met at the bar. And then...
Precisely. Right up there at the top.
Very specific.
All right. Well, I don't think...
And I just meant one Brussels sprout, and I meant just one Eddie.
Just one Eddie.
Okay.
All right. And you had it.
Eddie and the Brussels sprout. I guess
Well-
life is complete.
Unfortunately, Eddie is on the phone right now and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Sarah?
Oh, Eddie.
Hey, I heard the conversation, and I want
what?
to say...
You heard the conversation?
Yeah, that's the other part I forgot to mention. He was listening the whole time, too.
The entire time.
Oh,
I want to say
okay.
that I can, try Brussels sprouts again. Try Eddie again.
What? Eddie, you're okay? Like, her comparing you to Brussels sprouts in her life?
Look, I'm just saying I can do better.
Okay, you don't think you did a good enough job.
It's not that. It's just that, imagine that I'm a dude, and I'm just like, I want to have a one-night stand. I'm not going to call you anymore, just like what dudes do. Just pretend I'm a dude.
Okay, I mean, I'm imagining I'm a dude, and I want to see you again. So how about that imagining?
So you're a dude who had a one-night stand with a dude who wants to see that dude again.
Y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get at.
I think I do. I think you're saying that you want to see Sarah again.
Yes.
Sorry. I don't really want to see you again.
Oh, Sarah, you're just shooting him down like that? I mean, listen.
Well, yes.
You could go out with him again, and then you could have another one-night stand down the road and just leave that one as a one-night stand. Maybe this one is something special.
Your bucket list thing is kind of ruined now because you're talking to your one-night stand, so you have to...
Well, that's not my fault. That's yours.
Oh, it's only if you had called him.
Okay, well, what if
I didn't?
Okay, but what if I don't, call you for like a couple weeks, and then after that time, we go out one more time, and we leave that one night stand, in the past that you had it, and then, we have another date that's, different than that.
There's not really alternate definitions to a one night stand. There's just really one, and the idea being that it's just one night, like done.
It was, one night with the old me. I'm now a new Eddie. Come on.
Oh,
he's changed.
Yeah, no.
But I even stole those mugs for you.
Okay, that actually made everything worse.
It made it worse?
You stole mugs. Did you know that I took them back?
You really did?
Of course I did. I just left them outside. Like I didn't walk in and was not like, hey, but I just kind of left them on the sidewalk right by the front door because I didn't want to be a party to thievery.
Oh.
Let me get this straight. You don't like thievery?
When you put it like that, no, I do not.
Yeah, good, because I don't either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right, okay.
Oh, Eddie, I don't think you're going to win this one.
Yeah, no. He's not.
All right, so I have to ask the question anyway, Sarah. Would you like to go out on a second date with Eddie? We will pay for it.
She's like, how dumb are you people?
Yeah, that is what I was thinking. No, I don't.
Yeah, okay. I thought that might be the answer, but you never know. So, sorry, Eddie. No second date for you.
Shoot, wait, what did I do wrong?
Well, I think this one you're just going to have to chalk up to. She'll never forget you. You'll always be her one-night stand.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is true. So then when I come back into her life, she'll be like, oh.
No,
okay.
Eddie. Eddie. You got to give it up, man.
No, y'all don't understand. She was everything. She was the one.
Oh, man.
I'm still on the phone, Eddie. I can hear you.
Oh, Sarah, what's up?
Can't just start it again.
Fancy meeting you here.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I'm surprised she didn't want to go out with Eddie again. I mean, a guy who admits that he steals things is always a catch. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Eddie wanted to call a girl named Sarah. Eddie said that they had a great date. He actually stole some beer mugs from the bar that they were at and then admitted that he likes to steal things a lot. That wasn't the reason he wasn't getting a call back, though. Sarah was just trying to have a one-night stand. She's never had one before, and she's trying to mark things off of her bucket list.
Yeah, and you think that if you'd pick the guy who steals a lot of things, that you'd be good, like that you'd be fine with a one-night stand.
Yeah.
But Eddie was a romantic.
Nope, yeah.
Yeah.
He kept trying to get her
poor
back.
guy.
He kept trying to be like, let's just do one more time. Give me another shot.
Come on.
She still said no. She likened him to a Brussels sprout. She said, you want to try
That's right.
Brussels sprouts once in your life, and you want to have a one-night stand once in your life. And so that's what Eddie is. Eddie's a one-night stand
Yeah,
One-night
for
Brussels
Sarah.
sprout.
Yeah.
I will never eat Brussels sprouts without thinking of those two, though.
No, and I'll
great.
never steal another beer mug
Yeah.
without thinking of Eddie either. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Remember, Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I feel really bad for the guy who's on the phone to do a second date update today.
Really?
Not only bad, but I'm also impressed by his bravery. I read his email about what happened on his date, and I'm frankly surprised that he would be willing to tell this story to anybody, let alone do it on a radio show.
Yes.
Matt, how you doing?
Man, I got a weird mix of emotions because I feel like I'm throwing a Hail Mary here, and I know it's a long shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The description of what happened on your date is amazing to me. And like I said, I commend your bravery for being willing to talk about this.
I mean, this is like I've lived a life where I've done embarrassing things. This has got to be the most embarrassing
That bad?
that I can think of.
Why don't you tell your story there, Matt?
All right. So, I meet this really, really nice girl online.
Uh-huh.
Her name's Amanda, and we agreed to go to this restaurant. And the whole deal was there's a seasonal festival going on I really wanted to go to. I was like, this would be so much fun. So I just kind of picked a restaurant near the festival because I wasn't sure if we were going to get to eat. I'm like, I didn't want to be hungry at this festival. I just wanted to be in a good mood. So we go, and it's great. You know, it's my kind of place, laid back. It's got good food and big portions. I like big portions. So
I love how men pick restaurants. You don't have to dress up, and I can eat a lot.
well, you know, I wanted to see because she kept saying, like, all our profile and stuff like that, she's laid back and just like to have fun. And, like, I was hoping that translated to just like to eat. And we ordered cheesy fries. They were massive. She dug in with me, you know, like, it was just, oh, good, cool, it's going to be fun. We can, like, eat together.
I want to get to what happened and the reason why you think she's not calling you back.
Yeah, but hold on. I didn't even tell you about the steak. The steak was incredible. Like, I really thought this was going to be like an average steak. You don't understand. I went back and shook hands with the chef. That's how good the steak was. Wow. This was incredible. Whoa. I have not had a steak at a restaurant this good for the price.
Were you excited about your date?
Is this a second date or a commercial for this restaurant?
I'm just telling you, this was the one good part. And sometimes I'll go on dates and I'll love the food and I'll feel shamed by my date. But she didn't do that. She was just like, yeah, cool. I like a guy who can eat.
Why are you eating so much food?
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, because I hadn't eaten all day and it's a festival. We're going to walk around a long time. I didn't want to just be hungry, you know, while we're at the festival. 'Cause I can get kind of grumpy. So I wanted to be on my A game and fill my belly.
Oh, my God. Chili cheese fries and steak is already enough.
Hey, I didn't even tell you about the dessert.
My God.
So we get one of those giant, like, ice cream brownie sundae things.
Oh, my gosh.
And all I'm going to say, I know you don't want me to, like, go on and on and on, but, oh, my gosh, that whipped cream, it was like, I don't know. It was like there was a group of people in the back that were making it by hand, and that was their only job, was just to make this whipped cream. I mean,
after reading your email, how in the world can you still be talking about the food with the situation that happened after you ate?
I want to know what happened.
You do want to know what
I
happened.
need to understand, like, I was so happy. This is the happiest I'd been on a date at this point.
All right.
And so, like, that's why. So, like, we ate. This is great. Let's go. So it's like we're walking. I start burbling. You know, my stomach starts burbling. I'm like, oh, no, I got to go. I should have gone. There's, like, we're kind of far from the restaurant now. Like, just, like, want to keep moving. And I didn't really want to say anything. You know what I mean? I just didn't feel comfortable yet saying, oh, I just got to drop a giant deuce, you know? So, like,
yeah, it's usually bad first date etiquette to bring that up.
Yes.
I didn't want to do that. So, like, we walked by this department store, and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to buy a gift for one of my coworkers. I'll just go in here real quick because it's tomorrow. It's my only chance if I don't buy it now. So I knew I'll just be in and out real quick. And so I go in, and the bathroom is on, like, the 5th floor. And it's, like, escalators. So I'm, like, running up the escalators, like, carefully, because now I'm at the point where it's very sensitive and I can just lose it all.
Oh, my God.
Any second, I can feel it. And so I'm just so careful.
Detail.
You know, like that run you do when you're trying to be careful not to spill it?
Yeah.
So
I don't.
I get up there. I get to the 5th floor. I'm so excited. And there's a guy with a mop, and he's cleaning. And he's like, you're not coming in here.
Oh, no.
And then, like, there's, the women's bathroom. I can go in the women's bathroom, but, like, a woman goes in, and I'm not going to go in while there's a woman in there. That's just so...
You don't need, like, assault charges or indecency charges on your first date.
So I'm like, okay, I can hold it a little bit longer. So I run and clinch down. I'm running and clinching. I'm going down the escalators. I run out the front. She's like, what are you doing? Are you done? I was like, I got to go. I'll be right back. And I'm like running back to the restaurant. It's like, you know what? I paid there. I can go. I can use the bathroom. And by the time I get to the restaurant, I got a pretty good sprint coming on. And everything I have to hold this in. I burst the door open. It knocks over this old man. The old man falls to the floor. I don't stop. Someone says, he knocked over an old man. I don't have time to apologize or stop. I go to the bathroom, and I just go in. And I'm like a sweating, heaving mess of shame. And I sit there on the pot, and I just, like, I destroyed that bathroom. I was disgusted by myself on so many levels. And I'm just sitting there, and it's, like, taking so long. I just wanted to go fast. Like 15 minutes, which is such a long time.
Especially after you've run up to the top of a department store and then sprinted back down, sprinted by your date, and she's like, where are you going?
So, yeah, she's texting me. She's like, what's going on? What's going on? It's like, it's fine. I'll be right back. And I was like, I'm good. I'm like, done. And I stand up, and I look at my pants, and I had splattered my pants in the process.
What?
And I was like, this is not going to work.
Did you just say
disgusting?
I don't get it. You didn't realize that you pooped your pants before you went into the bathroom?
I was in a dark place.
I don't know how to explain. This was not like a normal situation. I mean, I'm in there freaking out about knocking over this man. I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta go home and get a change of pants.
Do you live close to this place?
No, I live like 10 minutes away if there's no light.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So I went out the back door of this restaurant because I don't want to run into this old man or his family or anyone. So I go out the back door and I drive home. I barely, I get home. I change my pants. She texts me, "Screw you. I can't believe you ditched me." And I was like, oh no.
Is that the last thing you heard from her?
Yeah, because I knew there's no coming back from that. I didn't know what to do. I just,
Did you try to apologize and explain what happened?
I mean, I said I'm sorry, but I knew that if I did a lot, I felt like it would make it worse. So I just said I was sorry.
Oh my God, my brain is still spitting from your really detailed story about pooping yourself. Why would you ever think it's okay to leave a woman on the street for how long?
In the end, it was 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, no wonder she's not calling you back. I mean, you know what happened, obviously.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's why I said Hail Mary at the beginning of this conversation. But I had such a good time. You have to understand, she really is cool.
Okay.
I met this really cool girl who's fun and has a good sense of humor. And for some reason, I just freaked out.
Well, you're going to have to see how cool she is when we get her on the phone and you tell her the actual story of what happened.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to tell her all the details. We can just tell her generally what happened, and then see if she'll go out with me again. We don't have to give every example.
I'm just going to take this first part where we're talking right now. We recorded your story and play that back for her. Have her listen to that.
No. Please don't do that.
All right. We'll play a song. Come back.
I
Call
love
her.
you guys. I'm a big fan of you. Please.
All right. Hey, you're going to have to tell her a little bit, but we'll do it after this song. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Matt is on the phone. And yes, if you missed Matt explaining what happened on his first date, it was rather embarrassing. Long story short, he had to go to the bathroom really bad after they had dinner. Tried to find a restroom, didn't tell her what he was doing because he was embarrassed. Ran to the top of a department store, bathroom was closed there, sprinted down the stairs and past her. She didn't know where he was going, into a restaurant, knocked over an old dude on the way, and people yelled hey, that guy has knocked over this old guy, but he was in a very bad place, so he had to go straight to the bathroom. He ended up going, took him about 15 minutes, and then he realized that he accidentally had an accident on his pants. So he tried to go home to change his pants, and at that point, she texted him and was like, "It's obvious that you ditched me," and she hasn't talked to him since. We're about to get her on the phone and see if Matt can somehow salvage what happened and get a second date. Matt, are you ready to go?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Matt, you do realize the last image she has of you is you sprinting away from her on the street. It's not even that you just ditched her, you ran from her.
Ran away from
her.
No, it's not good. It's the worst. It's the worst it could be. It really is. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Good luck to you, man. I don't know how you're going to get a second date out of this one.
Especially when he's like, no, you don't get it. I pooped my pants.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Now it
It's
all
not
makes
as bad.
sense.
It wasn't you. It's just that I have no control over my bowels. Would you like to go out again and try this over? All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now. Get her on the phone, okay?
If you guys don't mind vouching for me that I'm a good guy, that would be great.
Sure. I'll tell her we're longtime personal friends and that you're a great dude.
You're such a liar.
That would be amazing.
Okay. I'm going to dial the phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Amanda, please?
This is.
Hello, Amanda. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show? We host a morning radio show, and one of our listeners actually emailed us about you to see if we could get you on the phone.
About me?
Mm-hmm. It's called the second date update. Basically, if you go out on a date with somebody and don't call them back after the date, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. I think we kind of know what went wrong on your date. But I could be wrong. The guy that emailed us, his name is Matt.
He wanted you to call me?
Yes, he did.
I can't even imagine why.
Yeah, he said that he really enjoyed your date.
Well, that's pretty interesting, because he's the one that ditched me, so I'm not really sure.
Amanda, what if I told you that he had a really good reason for having to leave your date?
I don't think there is a good reason. There's pretty much nothing that could make me say, "Oh, that makes sense."
Really? I think if you heard his story, you might actually be happy that he didn't come back to you.
I can't even imagine that there is some excuse good enough for him ditching me, leaving me standing there by myself to find my own ride home.
Well, why don't I let him tell you? Because he's actually on the other line listening and then wants to talk to you because he feels really bad about what happened on your date.
Right now?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Matt?
Hi, Amanda.
What do you want?
I just want to apologize and explain what happened because I know that it seems like I ditched you and I didn't ditch you.
Matt, you did ditch me. I was standing there for a very long time by myself, and that means that you ditched me.
No, I know. Like, I've been ditched lots of times before, and I understand what it feels like. It's terrible and feel that way. I had an emergency, and I didn't know how to explain it at the time. There wasn't a way that would have been
okay.
bad.
It was weird enough
Stop.
that you left me standing there to go buy a present or whatever, and then you came back and ran right past me. What's your emergency? I can't even understand why this. What's your emergency?
Okay, so remember when we were at the restaurant, how much food I ate?
Yes, I do.
I ate a lot of food.
Lot of food.
Yeah. So I hadn't eaten all day, and so I had to go, like, worse than I ever have in my life. Completely unprecedented. Did not know how to deal with it.
Like to the bathroom?
To the bathroom. I'm trying to be polite. To the bathroom. Number 2, I had to go, like, emergency, like, code red.
Okay, so as adults,
yeah.
You couldn't say, like, when we're in the restaurant, excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
But, see, I didn't have to go at that point. I only had to go when we were walking. So I was like, I got to go now. And
we passed a coffee shop. You could have said, let's grab a coffee and gone to the bathroom there.
I know.
We're not in second grade. I don't understand why you couldn't have just handled it.
I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Is turn to you and be like, hey, I'm about to crap my pants. I'm on a first date with you. You know, I didn't want to, like, I didn't know. Maybe I think that was.
I definitely appreciate that you didn't say that, but you could have said something. You could have done anything. Hey, let's go in here together and run away to the bathroom.
What do you, I wouldn't ask you to come into the bathroom while I have to do that. That's like.
Okay, Matt. Okay. I'm not trying to be so literal here. I'm just saying we could have gone into the building structure at the same time so I wasn't standing outside on the street wondering where you were.
That would have made sense. That would have made much more sense.
It was really upsetting. I was having a good time and I was so frustrated. Then I was cold. Then I got embarrassed because I was completely ditched. I went through so many emotions in that half an hour that should never happen on a first date.
I know. I went through a lot of emotions too, and I feel terrible.
So you're the victim of this whole thing? I'm the one that was standing there.
No, you're the victim. I'm sorry. No, you're the victim. My emotions don't matter. That's not the point.
You're the one that had the issues. I was ditched. I'm the one that went home and told my friends I will never do internet dating again because look what this guy did to me. I'm the one.
You know what? I figured that. I figured you were probably telling your friends, and that's fine. You should tell everyone. I understand that. I want to go on another date with you, and I don't care if that's the story that always gets told.
If the bathroom was what you were trying to do and you had to go do it, why wouldn't you come back? We were going to go to the fair. I don't get that. I don't understand.
In all honesty, the reason I didn't come back is that I my pants.
Oh, my God.
And I had to go home.
Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm talking to a child right now.
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, well, sometimes, and I've never said this out loud, but sometimes it's better to lie than give that many details.
So, Amanda, you'd prefer...
I mean, I don't know that about you. So, this is how I figured that out. I don't know. I know that.
I would rather anything but knowing that you... I can't even say it. Like, come on.
Amanda, that's what happened. Hey, at least he's honest. You know that. He told us about your date. Said that he loved going out with you. He really enjoyed it and thought you were awesome. But he had an unfortunate situation where his body was not working with him. And he kind of ruined his pants. And he tried to go home and do this all in a timely manner. But at that point, you were done.
I don't even tell you, I knocked down an old man, too, when I opened the door. And everyone
hated me. Everyone
So
hated me.
You crapped your pants.
I'll tell you everything.
You crapped your pants. You knocked an old man down. You ditched a girl you claimed to be having a good time with. And you never communicated any of this with anybody. I'm going to say you have some issues, and I'm not ready to go out again. It's not going to happen.
Amanda, are you sure? Because I would like to ask if you'll go out on a second date with Matt. We will pay for it.
I don't think it's going to be a good idea.
Weird. From the recap that you just said, it sounded like a fantastic time. I'm surprised that you're saying no.
Look, that's all that's true. All that's true. And good news is, you know that the worst it could go with me is that. That's the bottom. And that's
Wait a minute.
not a normal bottom.
I'm sorry. I can't let you finish. If that's the first date, how is this the worst that it's going to be? It's supposed to be the very best ever.
But it's all uphill from here,
How are you
Amanda.
guys siding with him? I don't understand this.
Stuff happens, bro.
Whatever. If a girl crapped her pants on a date, none of you would ever talk to her again.
Yeah, that's very true.
I would. I absolutely would. I'd feel so much more comfortable if a girl crapped her pants or burped or did anything gross. I'd be like, that's
Well,
awesome.
you would. You would, because that's your thing.
It was just one time.
All right, well, so Amanda, no, you don't want to go out with him again.
It's not going to happen. I will use it as an example of what not to do for the rest of my life.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
If the bathroom was what you were trying to do and you had to go do it, why wouldn't you come back? We were going to go to the fair. I don't get that. I don't understand.
In all honesty, the reason I didn't come back is that I my pants.
Oh, my God.
That was a clip from today's second date update. If you missed it, Matt wanted to call this girl Amanda. He knew exactly why she wasn't calling back. She didn't know that he had an accident during the date. But what did happen was they went out to eat, and then they were walking somewhere. He had to go really bad. He tried to go to one bathroom. It was closed. Then had to sprint past her to go to a restaurant's bathroom. And ended up, actually getting some on his pants and then tried to go home to change them. But basically ended up ditching her for 40 minutes while he tried to figure the whole situation out. She texted him and was like, I'm done with the date. We got her on the phone. She still didn't want to go out with him because he just ditched her instead of being honest, hey, had a little bit of an accident. Maybe we could reschedule this for next time. But people are texting in at 78592, and they're totally on his side. Almost every single text that has come in say, oh, my God, he's adorable. Crappy pants or not, I'll go out with him.
How are people okay with adults pooping themselves on a first date?
It happens.
No, it doesn't happen. I've never pooped myself.
Well,
yes, I have to go to the bathroom sometimes, but I've never done it in my pants.
Happens more than you think. Another text in at 78592 says, I think Amanda should have given him a second chance. She's being way too hard on him. No one can control what happens to their bodies sometimes.
But even if he never texted her once in those 40 minutes saying, hold on, I had an emergency, I have to run home. He never, she was just standing there without any knowledge.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to
anything.
handle that either, because if you're honest, she's like, ooh, gross, I don't want to see this guy again.
Just say you had an emergency.
Yeah.
You don't have to go into detail about what happened to your pants.
How big does that sound? You run past her head.
It sounds like you're lying.
Yeah, you know.
So either way, he's screwed. But good news is, a lot of people texting in at 78592 would love to date Mr. Crappy Pants, so that's good. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is just email us. We'll call the person who didn't call you back.